Ladies and gentlemen, this is your semi-main event of the evening, and it is for the Tag Team Championships of CWS. This match will be contested within a steel cage, ladies and gentlemen, and introducing first the challengers. On your left, the man they call Motor, the prospect of the Grim Reapers, and on your right, the president of the motorcycle club himself, Mr. Wrench M. Wrench M had Torque sub out when Wrench lost his contenders qualifier for the Heavyweight World Championship this month. He lost that to Moonbeam Originales, and he asked Torque to sit out so he could challenge for the titles alongside Motor, and the stable rules apply, folks. Yamamoto won our second ever contenders match, folks. He was in the heavyweight championship match last year at this very event at Survivor Slam. He took on major attraction in a losing effort. But Wrench M, this guy, folks, Wrench has won 4 contenders matches out of 14. It's a heck of a record. He's a heck of a champion. He was a 2-time heavyweight world champion, and those powerhouses are surely the strong favorites in this one as they go up against a young team. Cousins, Alectrro in the black and white, and Stattik in the yellow and black attack. These cousins, Alectrro, Stattik, won the championships last month, ladies and gentlemen. They won those tag team titles in a bit of a Cinderella story. Alectrro, Stattik defeated the wrestlers for those titles, but a lot of fans would agree that Alectrro, Stattik would have to have the performance of their lifetime to defeat the heavyweights that are Motor and Wrench. And ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, it was Alectrro and Stattik that requested the cage match stipulation. The Grim Reapers were only too happy to oblige. Thank you for joining us for Survivor Slam 2 here in Toronto, Canada. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then please do so, folks. We'd be very grateful for any subs, comments, likes on the videos, shares. Tell your friends, your enemies, your dogs, your parents, your friends and neighbors all about CWS. We are continuing to expand, continuing to grow. And the referee rings the bell, and this thing starts, folks. Chaos within the cage. Stattik trying to drop the knees here on Motor. Alectrro gets out of Wrench's grasp, and oh my god, did you see the springboard from Stattik to Yamamoto, or the man they call Motor? And look at that springboard Hurricane Rana from Alectrro to Wrench. Stattik with the monkey flip to the man they call Motor, and my god, the quickness and the speed of these guys. If they can just go use their agility to their credit here, they might be able to escape the cage early and pick up an early win. That must be their best attempt at winning this matchup, because the longer this goes, you have to assume the more it favors the Reapers. Motor looks like he's allowing Alectrro to leave. Stattik picking up the underhook. Pile driver, and Motor gets dropped and rocked, and now Wrench giving chase to Alectrro on the top of the cage. But Alectrro is fighting Wrench back with some kicks to the head and kicks Wrench down. Alectrro is looking to escape already, but folks, that's effectively going to leave his cousin Stattik in the match in a handicap situation. 2-on-1. Motor now giving chase to Alectrro, with Stattik preventing Motor from attacking Alectrro, and now Electro's over and he's out, folks. Wrench now giving chase to Stattik. Wrench he's watching Alectrro drop. Electro's out of the match, ladies and gentlemen, and now Stattik is climbing. Stattik is up to the top of the cage, and neither Motor nor Wrench are giving chase. But now they're both giving chase, and Motor's going up after Stattik. Wrench looking to escape, giving chase. Motor with the right hands here, and Stattik being brought back into the ring. Oh, I would not like to be Stattik in this moment, folks. The Grim Reapers have played a blinder here. Smashing the face of Stattik off that cage and allowing him to fall back into the ring. The Grim Reapers could surely just take turns beating on Stattik right now. Hit their finishes and both escape. My gosh. This tactic may have backfired on Alectrro. Speaking of Alectrro, I'm going to see if I can get a ringside interview with him and see what he thinks of his decision in real time. Alectrro, hi, how's it going? PVA here of CWS. How do you feel now that you've escaped the cage and your tag team title reign is fully and utterly dependent on your cousin that you've left alone inside a steel cage with two Goliaths, the man they call Motor and Wrench M of the Grimm Reapers? Yeah? You think Stattik's gonna pick up the victory here? Oh, okay, fair enough. My god, Motor just absolutely devastating Stattik with the big power moves like that. Wrench climbing up to the top. Alectrro, are you sure? Are you doubting yourself at all yet? I don't think Stattik's had an offensive maneuver. Oh my god, look at that! Motor with the motor moonsault. He just connected with the motorsault. And Wrench is over the top and he is escaping the cage. The man they call Motor is also climbing up to the top and Stattik is dropped. It looks like Stattik is dead to the world here, ladies and gentlemen. Wrench is over and he is out. Motor is very close to escaping the cage here. Stattik very slowly getting to his feet. And it looks like Motor has just done it, folks. The Grimm Reapers have both escaped the cage. Wrench, how do you feel right now as Motor drops? I'm glad we got off a Wrench there really quickly, folks, because he just let out a string of expletives. And now both men back into the cage. The cage has been raised. And Wrench and Motor are your tag team champions of the world. Wrench is the first man, ladies and gentlemen, to have held the world title. Oh, sorry, the second man to have held the world title and the tag team titles. Only Loco Lobo Azul has done that so far, and now Wrench has added his name to that list. Massive win for the Grimm Reapers, who have become two-time champions of the men's tag team division. And folks, thank you for joining us here for the semi-main event, that cage match. Unfortunate outcome there for Alectrro and Stattik, if truth be told. But now it's time for the main event. We're going to have that O'Connell Street fight in Toronto. Let's call it the Toronto O'Connell Street fight, as Chain Oak defends the heavyweight championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match against the contender Garen Noon. That's right, folks. Comedian, musician, social media influencer and virtual pro wrestler Garen Noon. Don't go anywhere. Our last match at Survivor Slam 2 is coming up right here now on CWS.